entertainment right into your living room or workplace or
car, bedroom, maybe. You know, you always need that background sound for whenever you're doing whatever it is you're doing.
doing the nasty with your significant other. Then you want to hear our sweet voice.
Keep going, keep going. You can do it.
You're doing great.
Keep it up, keep it up.
Woo!
And nut.
Boo!
Oh, he came too soon.
Oh shit! He's busted a nut.
Look again.
The
Ugh. And of course, this mad rambling is part of the intro part of the Dead Red Herring podcast.
most intricate part.
Most intricate part of weird segues and insane ramblings. With me, Roland.
And with me, Magnus.
But that's not the focus of today. Today is going to be a more serious topic,
Yes.
which has become relevant again, sadly.
Elephant again.
Yes, the irrelevant elephant is relevant elephant again. However, elephants aside.
Now, okay. Now I'm with you. Took me a moment. Elephants aside.
We're here to talk a bit about cancel culture.
I thought you said cancer culture.
Yeah, it is cancer. Cancel culture is cancer.
I have this culture here of cancer.
We are not wrong. Because the problem here is that
In recent years,
in recent time, there has been certain events that has led to the court of public opinion driving people off platforms and in even worse cases to suicide.
yeah.
And all of this because there are people who either have a great desire to stay relevant, and to do that, they will throw out more or less anything that will get caught in the public's mind. Usually, the worse happening, the better.
Yeah.
Because it will provoke a emotional response.
Yeah.
But also, there has been the instances where someone is doing something that's nothing really noteworthy, or just, not really hurting anyone.
Doing their thing.
For example, Dave Chappelle
Yeah.
being the way he is and has always been.
Dave Chappelle being Dave Chappelle.
Exactly. But cancel culture wants to, so to say, deplatform him and make him go like, oh, shame.
They
and
want to make an
everything.
example of him on the
Yeah.
town square where they want to flog him on the
Because
shame
he
pole.
said something that someone, somewhere, somehow might find offensive.
He said the bad words. He said the naughty words.
Naughty!
Naughty.
But, there's a lot of buts here.
Oh yes.
However, the problem with all of this is that whenever something comes to the court of public opinion, there will always be a conflict of interest.
Mm.
Because the court of public opinion is really just a bunch of people with
With one emotion.
one or a heightened state of emotion without logical thinking.
Yeah.
Because truly, honestly, that is what it is. You can't say that an angry mob is acting out of logic.
No, that would be interesting though.
That would be interesting.
No, maybe we shouldn't do this. Oh yes.
Oh,
Oh yes,
yes,
Uriah, you're
Johnson,
right.
you have a quite interesting argument over there.
The most civil mob I've ever seen.
Yeah. Just imagine a civilized mob
Ooh.
gathering around the windmill hunting Frankenstein's monster, and they all
Monster,
go
we want to hear your opinion.
like, let's hear your side of it all.
I am not a monster. You might be. Aha!
Ah, that is an
point,
interesting
good sir.
philosophical point you have there. Please, continue. And so, in the end, they all go down to the pub, sit down, and discuss their differences.
Yes.
And it all ends well for everyone. Wouldn't be the greatest story.
No.
You wouldn't really have the emotional attachment that you get from the real Frankenstein's monster story. So,
But you will still have the ideas that the story is portraying.
Well, it would discuss the philosophical questions of what makes a human and what makes a monster and everything.
I've heard a saying in this, by the way.
Uh-huh.
Intelligence is knowing that Frankenstein is not the monster,
Oh.
but wisdom is realizing that Frankenstein is the monster.
Yeah. True. True.
I just remembered I heard this about. Oh, hey, this fits.
But to get back to the point about cancel culture.
Where were we? Mob mentality.
Mob mentality, yeah. Now, in the recent weeks here, we've had quite the sad happening of someone being accused by the usual suspects. I'm actually gonna say,
Yeah.
because you have the happening of whatever his name was, Alex something, taking his life after being accused openly by Zoe Quinn of rape.
Yes.
Now, whether or not the claims made by ZQ are true or not, the effects and follow up of that accusation led to a person's tragic death.
Yeah.
Because it is always tragic when death occurs.
Yes.
And it's even worse when it's done by their own hand because of being more or less driven to it by an angry mob. So instead of actually taking these accusations to the law and having the law do its thing, so that we could have true justice, having the law determining whether or not this actually happened. The effects has only shown more than ever how hyped everything is. That whenever someone just have they have an accusation with no real evidence, because to be honest here, this is just one person's side, and there has not been presented any evidence as far as I know. There might be evidence. There might be more statements or witness testimonies or anything that could have been taken into account.
Yeah.
But at this point, I don't think we'll ever really know, because there's no case to work with. I mean, if the guy is already dead, then there won't be anything for the justice system to work with.
No. Dead men tell no tales.
And this whole idea that it's acceptable for a group of people to jump on someone which they have deemed guilty or deemed done something wrong, and push this person away from a platform or even as far as suicide. That means we have a real big problem.
Yeah, we have too many loud voices who need to be silenced. No, but yeah, exactly. That is a problem when you have this huge group of people high on their own virtuous fumes, I might say.
Yeah, virtuous gases.
Exactly, virtuous gases. They need to dogpile on someone. They need to find someone who is this bad person and just
it's like they need to create a scapegoat of some kind.
Yeah.
They need to create an enemy to aim all this stirred emotions towards.
Yeah. Because then they can feel that they have done something good. They have done something against this monster.
Yeah, and also they act upon their moral high grounds.
Yeah.
Because they claim to be on the right side of history. They claim to be the keepers of morality.
Yeah. Scoff.
And just to take Dave Chappelle again as an example, if you take a look at the score this show, Sticks and Stone, have on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, Rotten Tomatoes, they've already shown, and we've already talked about that. That is one dead horse.
Yeah.
That I think most people have their own go to whip at. But at the moment, the last I saw, Dave Chappelle has a score of 99% approval
Mm.
from the public,
Yeah.
but only about 15 from the critics. I've seen the show.
Yeah.
It is awesome. He doesn't hold anything back. I think that's awesome. It goes with the spirit of what George Carlin would have done.
Yeah. It is what a good comedian.
Or
Good comedy.
Doug Stanhope, or even what's his name? He sings the fine song. He's an asshole. I'm an asshole.
Insert champagne commercial here.
Dennis Leary.
Dennis Leary.
Yeah, same spirit as Dennis Leary also.
Oh,
And now there's been quite a big stir. Oh, Bill Hicks as well.
Of course.
But there's been a big stir that Dennis Leary stole jokes from Bill Hicks and everything. But
Yeah.
those things aside, in the old school of comedians, they were not holding back.
No.
I mean, for God's sake, you had what's his name? Little Screaming Man.
Which one of them?
Gilbert Gottfried.
Oh, yeah.
He did the aristocrats joke.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was at a memorial gala for 9/11 or something like that. He did the full aristocrats joke. He didn't hold back, and that was glorious.
Yeah.
For those of you that who don't know what the aristocrats joke is, go on YouTube or wherever.
Yeah.
Search for the aristocrats joke. There is a number of different versions of it, but they still hold more or less to the same spirit.
Twisted spirit.
Yeah. And then you'll know that one is really offensive, but it's hilarious.
Yeah.
And this is the thing, in my opinion, stand-up and humor must be allowed to be offensive.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be, but it should be allowed to be.
Yeah.
And I mean, there were some things in Dave Chappelle's show that I didn't really find that funny, but I can see his angle, which still made me do a little snicker.
Mm.
And it's like, I don't have to agree with everything. But by God, he should be able to make those jokes even if I don't like them.
Yeah.
And that comes to speech as well.
Mm.
You should be able and allowed to say whatever the fuck you want.
Mm.
Because it should be your given right.
Yeah.
Even to say things people don't like to hear.
Mm.
Now, there is a big difference between just speaking your mind and being
Just ranting.
being an asshole.
Yeah.
So I mean, if someone goes up and says, I don't like those fuckers over there, it's going to be okay, sure. That's your opinion.
Yes. But then you also are free to ask, okay, why?
Yeah. However, if the person goes up and say, we should kill those fuckers over there, that's going to be like, no, that's inciting violence. That's not okay.
Yeah, exactly.
And even if he would answer, or she would answer, I don't like
is equal.
Yeah, I don't like these fuckers because they're different. And it's going to be, okay. Well, then you stay in your corner, they stay in their corner, and it's all fine. You may think and believe whatever you want, as long as you don't take action on it.
Mm.
And so you should be able to make any goddamn fucking joke you want, because it's a fucking joke.
Yeah. Totally agree. I mean, if you want to joke about anything, yes, you should be able to. Sure. Like you said, not everyone will like it.
Mm-hmm.
But, well, that is comedy.
Yeah. I mean, I've had people really mad at me for doing jokes about eating babies.
Yeah.
Which I can understand. And at the same time, I've reacted quite negatively to some more jokes involving pedophilia. For example, when the video skit made by Dan Harmon surfaced, when he was sort of sent back to rape the infants of future either rapists or if it was Hitler or whatever it was. I mean, I could see the twist in it, and it to me it was really horrible. But the twist it was so far out there that I actually thought that okay, it's a bit funny. It actually is. I mean, the way he portrayed it, I think he could have stopped before actually committing the act.
Yeah,
I think that was taking it one step too far, but because the punchline had already come.
Yeah.
So he just instead of ending it and leaving it at that high point, he took it the step further, which just was a downhill into
awkwardness, really.
Yeah.
And yeah, that is extremely usual nowadays, that some comedians doesn't know their timing and they just keep timing.
Yeah.
Exactly, they just keep going and
they don't really understand the whole how should you say, the mechanics of the joke, because everything is about creating tension, and then breaking that tension and leaving it at that,
establishing, escalating, and subverting your expectation. I mean, that is a running gag nowadays.
That is a running gag
with subverting your expectations, but that is what a joke is.
Exactly.
That is, yeah. You are so certain of something, and you're just like, no, fuck you, it's this. Oh fuck.
I mean, if I'm gonna do the offensive joke here.
Go on it.
Which actually is a joke I really love, because this is really about subverting expectations. It's like if you meet someone for the first time or getting to know them or something, and you say, yeah, I don't really like joking about the Holocaust because my grandpa, he died in a concentration camp, and people will be like, I'm so sorry. What? I'm so sorry. Yeah, he fell down from a guard's tower, broke his neck. That's like,
yeah.
What?
And
that's the subversion of the expectation. That is the twist.
Yeah.
To me, it's not really that much about subverting expectations so much as just putting the twist.
Yeah.
It's like,
well, it is some sort of subverting.
Yeah, you do subvert expectations, but it's not the sort of Luke was a wimp all the time sort of. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Running joke.
That dead horse.
Yeah.
Beaten. I just can't help it. You need to beat that horse.
If we're gonna keep talking about humor, I'm just sitting here and thinking there are a joke that is, well, it is basically the first joke someone does.
Knock.
Two tomatoes are crossing a road.
Yeah.
One gets run over by a car.
Mm-hmm.
The other say, catch up. Hey, catch up.
Let's go, catch up.
Yes, and that is a Swedish version.
It doesn't really work.
No, because
Comes to go with ketchup.
I'm gonna roughly translate it.
Yeah.
Two tomatoes are crossing a road. One gets run over by a car. The other one says, "Come on, ketchup, let's go." That is horrible. One gets splashed. Come on. Yeah. It's like two girls are crossing a road. One gets run over by a car. The other one say, "Come on, mincemeat, let's go." It's like, oh dear.
It's just weird.
Yeah.
But then you have anti-jokes like
of course.
Why
did Elvis cross the road?
Why?
Because he's dead. Well, that's not really anti-joke. It's just a weird one. Okay, why can't Elvis reverse his car?
Why?
Because he's dead.
Yeah, exactly.
Anti-joke.
Yeah. I actually met a person once. She was really good at those anti-jokes. Those were hilarious. Well, I just wish I could remember them because they were.
How many babies does it take to paint a wall?
It depends on how hard you throw them.
Yes. Depends on how much you blend them.
Yeah.
What?
Or I mean, you could go in the direction of Fluffy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Ma, who let out why did the chicken cross the road? Who let out the chicken? It's like,
yeah.
Mom, it's no joke.
You must have it for those chickens. Fantastic.
And speaking of offensive jokes, Gabriel Iglesias, he did the racist gift basket.
Oh, yes.
That one is fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Now, a stupid person would say he did a racist thing and we're canceled.
Yeah, exactly. And cancel culture would say, we need to just deplatform this person because they're horrible racists. Never looking at the bigger picture.
Exactly.
Because, again, it comes down to someone saying something that someone doesn't like and or finds offensive.
Well, not to incite violence right now, but we need to find this someone and just lock him in an oubliette and just forget about this person.
It's always someone, and someone needs to.
Someone needs to die.
That is inciting violence.
Yes.
We don't do that.
I'm just saying that someone needs to die. Someone have committed a crime sometimes.
Well, someone is a thief.
Yes.
And should be taken to court.
By this logic, someone is also a rapist.
Yeah.
Yep.
This someone is really horrible.
Yes. So
who is someone? Please, someone tell me.
Not gonna say more. I'm afraid I'm gonna dox someone.
Well, someone is getting doxed.
Yes. And for our next fan giveaway, we're gonna dox one of you.
Here, look at Google Maps. Take a right turn.
Around and around the globe we go.
Yeah. What else can I actually say about cancel culture more? I mean,
it is ridiculous.
The big sum of it is that, yes, it is ridiculous, it is stupid, and it's all down to a certain group of people trying to control whatever you are allowed to say or think or do.
And if it is the bigger picture that we need to remove these people from the platform, or if it's just straight out childishness. I don't like what this person is saying. Remove.
Yeah, I don't feel comfortable with this. This makes me feel unsafe. They made a knock-knock joke on Twitter. I know, and that is really offensive.
I mean, knock-knock, it sounds like knockers, and that is slang for tits, and that's
sexist.
That's derogatory. See, two can play by that logic.
Yeah, and then you'll have Antifa coming around.
Speaking of inciting violence, doxing, and straight out horrible people.
Yeah, I don't really think that it's really relevant for.
It's not our area, but
no, but still, there are some happenings that make it semi-relevant. You had the event where Jeremy Hambley was assaulted.
Yeah.
By a guy who had the opinion that it's okay to punch Nazis. And all of this for, I mean, yes, Jeremy Hambley, the quartering, he can be quite rough around the edges about some things. But he, in my opinion, he has never said anything that really makes it okay to punch him. I'm not saying that it is okay to punish someone because of what they're saying. But sometimes you get you get that sometimes that, oh, goddamn, I
just want to punch this fucker.
Exactly. But there's a difference between having that emotion and doing the action.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I guess there are some people that I would like to give a fair smack on
of course.
In the face, but it's not like I'm gonna do it because it wouldn't help. It wouldn't make a difference. I mean, if anything, it would only make their side stronger.
Yeah.
Because at that point, they would actually feel like they are victims and...
he punched me because of my opinions!
Yeah. And that is also a thing. I mean, the left, the extreme left, is only creating more and more trouble. They go back to Gamergate over and over and over. It's like... Yeah, it's like their big boogeyman.
Yeah.
It's always the excuse they make whenever they want to crack down on gaming culture. Or nerd culture.
Yeah.
And when it really comes down to it, the only thing Gamergate was a gathering of people saying that we want transparency in video game journalism and we don't want politics in our games.
Maybe we shouldn't be so corrupt in our video game journalism. Maybe.
Yeah, and then, yeah. But I mean, that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Many years ago. There really isn't anything that is a movement or anything left of what Gamergate was. But these people still live in it. Because without it,
they are nothing.
They are nothing. They wouldn't be relevant. And they always try to turn it so that they want to make it sound and seem like Gamergate was this big conspiracy to threaten, harass, and be violent against.
It was this cabal of sexist neckbeards.
Yeah. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? If it was a cabal of neckbeards in their basements, what would there be? It wouldn't be anything to be afraid of. What were they gonna do? Run up their stairs? Come on!
Their body odors always fear the body odors.
You would smell them from half a mile away. It's like, they're here. Let's move. I mean, you could walk away from these people.
Waddle.
You could see the basement dwelling neckbeards coming in a horde, waddling forwards. You have the spear tips of the front force coming in their paramobiles.
with their blades of the east.
Katanas drawn.
Their chips of the south. Their dew of the mountain and their inflatable miladies. 'Twas a sight to behold.
Oh, that's awesome.
See? We laugh at them too.
Yeah. I mean, I was truly on the side of the so-called Gamergate. I think that was a real good movement because I wanted and still want to have transparency in video game journalism, and I still don't want to have the fucking politics in my game.
No, exactly. I am
but I am not beyond doing jokes about, so quote unquote, my own side.
Yeah. The extremist on our side.
Yeah. And I mean, extremists of any side is bad. I mean, we already concluded that, so why does it need to be repeated?
Because these people are dumb.
Yeah, that too.
And it bears repetition. It requires repetition to these people. They're confused otherwise.
It's like they're driven by something beyond logic. Something that dictates their way of thinking and life and the way.
It's sort of a
society.
Code of existence, really.
Like some common idea.
Yeah.
Some ideology. But nah, I'm just being like a conspiracy nut right now.
Oh. Oh, you racist conspiracy theorist.
Yeah.
Oh, oi.
Oi. And it's also interesting how it always turns into a shit show whenever it is that someone might say something. Might do something.
Yeah.
That someone, again, could be deeming inappropriate or whatever.
Someone needs to get fucked.
Proper fucked.
Proper fucked. I mean, what more is there to say about cancel culture, really?
Nothing really.
It is bad.
It's bad. You easily summarize into being the most stupid thing going around these days.
Remember, kids, do not include yourself in mob mentality. Think for yourself. Look at both sides. Be critical.
Yeah.
Get 8 hours of sleep. Drink your milk.
Unless you're lactose intolerant.
Do 8 hours of drugs. Eat your sleep. Sleep. Get 8. Drink your school.
Beat your meat.
Yes.
No.
Oh yes. Yes.
Yes. Beating meat. Yes. Good God. Oh.
And now you get that image.
Oh God.
Congrats.
Why would you do that?
Because I'm a sick, twisted individual that deserves to be punished.
That could easily be arranged.
Please don't.
But yeah.
Yeah,
I don't really have anything more to say about cancel culture because
no, I mean it is within the realm of it's a subject we talked about in our earlier episodes. We have talked about our neo-puritanistic neo-puritanism.
Yeah, because it kind of harkens back to that.
Yeah, because this thought of this is offensive or this is degeneracy in the name of the ideology or the Lord.
In the name of all that is holy and decent.
Precisely. Cover yourself, woman.
Speaking of censorship and so,
woohoo! Here we go.
They released a remake of Final Fantasy VIII to, I think it's the Nintendo Switch. And about now, you might be going, yeah, what about it? Well, there is one Guardian Force or GF that you can summon, which is the Siren. They've actually covered her up.
Sounds lewd, I was about to say.
Yeah, well, not really. I mean, it's never been anything that I reflected upon. But then again, I'm not a fucking degenerate. I want to say. But no. The model in the original, you could see she had something that might be taken as pubes visible.
Where the fuck is my cell phone? I need to see this one.
But in the new remake, they've sort of covered over the crotch area.
Well, well, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Yeah. I saw something that
I mean, it's a mighty bush, I might say, but if it is a bush, that is.
Yeah, the thing is that I never seen it as
could easily be a fig leaf or something.
I just feel that it's sort of unnecessary.
Who would care? Well, these people would.
Yeah, but just I don't understand this whole censoring culture that's going on now within gaming.
Yeah. I mean, in one side would say it's for the children, that we need to protect the children from this smut. But the other side is we need to protect the women from this smut.
Yeah, it's like some week or so ago, there was some article about how the highest selling game on Steam the last month or whatever was some hentai game. And I'm like, yeah, so there are a lot of thirsty nerds out there.
Yep.
Who gives a damn? Well, these people do, of course. Because it's indecent.
Indecency!
Yeah. And also, look at what happened to Mortal Kombat.
Mm-hmm.
Cover them up. Cover them up. You can't see the female body. No. That's bad. Ooh. This is some Victorian age shit right here.
Yep. And it's for completely different reasons why they cover it up.
Well, the reasoning might be
it's
a bit different, but
moral.
It's still the moral issue.
Yeah.
It's not for God and decency. Instead, it's for, I don't know,
women decency.
Female decency.
Because
is there such a thing?
No. Let the flame war begin. Yes. So yeah, this all boils down to this neo-puritanistic mob mentality that goes around in this day and age. I mean, virtue mob mentality is dangerous.
Yeah. Mob mentality
is dangerous.
Yeah. Simple as that.
Yeah. Very simple as that.
Heavy subject.
Very heavy, actually.
So, yeah. Do have some good things to end with. Maybe
we can end with some ranting, I suppose.
Haven't we done enough ranting?
No, more.
More ranting.
Well, we took some time to we thought we'd give ourselves some brain cancer. So we took a look at some videos that is 5-minute crafts.
Good God, these people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, there is a reason why there is a subreddit that is called DIY. Would expect, yeah, do it. Why?
Do it yourself.
Yes.
Yeah, these 5-minute crafts, it's the majority. There are some interesting things in there, but the majority of them is just so goddamn stupid.
It's cancer, really.
Yeah. Yeah, I stand by me saying that 5-minute craft is cancer.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, if you want an example, there was a video on someone making a homemade chainsaw. And this is where we are entering the territory of when they're just being cancer to them being pure dangerous.
Yeah.
Because some of these crafts and some of these things are like, ooh, alright, we have this cooking equipment that we need to, this is not working out. White people problem. I'm just saying that.
Thanks, Obama.
Exactly. So
there's no person or group of people having a harder time than white people in infomercials.
Exactly. If you think black people have it bad, you need to see white people in infomercials.
I mean, these people are fucking retarded.
Yep.
They can't do anything right.
Nope. But for instance, if you have I have this cooking equipment and it's not working for me, and so just put up my trusted glue gun.
Yeah, it's always the hot glue gun.
Yep. And some just doing things that could be dangerous.
Yeah.
Some food crafts are, well, first of all, some of them are not working.
Yeah.
And some of them are, okay, why are you mixing that? And oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of these are
It's just that
stupid and some of these are dangerous.
They say that it's supposed to be some sort of life hack thing to make things easier or more effective or whatever, but most of the time it's the other way around. It doesn't make things easier. I mean, you first of all have to spend a lot of time with the goddamn glue gun to assemble something that might actually cost equal to or even more than the intended product.
Yeah. It's think of one of these crafting things that he made a cone out of a soda can.
Yeah.
And put it on a lighter, and then he put a hot glue stick in the cone.
And suddenly he had a bushcraft glue gun.
So now he can
do anything.
He took his first step on the journey of 5-minute crafts. No, but seriously, these are
horrible.
Yeah.
And the
either
thing
they're
is that
obvious, stupid, or dangerous.
Or all of them combined.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. No matter how much we might sit and hate on it, we still give them views. And it's so...
It aggravates me.
It's aggravating that you sit down, you look at this, and you just want to scream and say, this doesn't work! This is stupid! You've already clicked the video.
Yeah.
You're already given them that sweet, sweet ad revenue.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
Yeah. So...
And you see it in their videos. This is just algorithm.
Yeah, it's
videos.
All it is.
It's a mishmash. They don't care what they put in it.
No,
they say, okay, this is a 5-minute craft for men. We have the tools and all that.
Yeah, and in the end, it's just the same kind of stupid 5-minute craft as any other 5-minute craft video.
Exactly. The things you have already seen, for instance, 5-minute craft for women or something like that. They don't fucking care.
No.
They don't care.
No, they don't.
So why are we ranting?
We come here with a public announcement. This is a public service announcement. Please, whatever you do, don't watch 5-minute craft. Don't click the videos. Don't give them ads. And whatever you do, don't ever attempt to do them.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
If you want to learn handy... everyday fixes and crafting, Go to the library. Get a book.
Yeah.
Don't spend your time looking for easy solutions on YouTube.
Talk with a real craftsman.
Yes.
Yeah.
And with that,
Yeah.
yeah.
What are your thoughts about this?
Thoughts.
What are your thoughts about this?
You can always, leave a comment
Anywhere.
anywhere where you find it. Yeah, either on YouTube whenever the episodes come up on there. Or
I'm working on it.
Yeah, well, I'm working on it too, damn it. Or just wherever you find the podcast. I mean,
Yeah.
You can always, review and rate us on iTunes, maybe?
Yeah.
Or, just help us out by sharing the podcast.
Exactly.
So,
Share it to friends, family, enemies, your dog, your cat, the odd and all goldfish. To
And
anyone you think would
do your
appreciate.
part for the bigger picture.
Do your part for the greater good. That's
Oh, no. No greater good here. Carl, that's heresy.
That sounds like some Tau sympathy shit right there.
And we can have that.
We don't take kindly to Tau around here. So yeah, you can leave a comment or send us a email.
Yeah. You know the address.
Yeah. dead.red.herring@gmail.com.
Or you can write to us on Twitter.
Yes, or you can send us a letter, a real letter. Just send it to Stefan Löfven, Stockholm.
Okay, no. We don't want to give him credit for our hard work.
Well, maybe if you want to send hate mail, you can write to us on Stefan Löfven.
Okay. Get it.
I will put it in the description. Don't worry.
Yeah, you'll find the link to our Twitter in the description as well.
Yes.
But other than that, I think that now it is time for us to do something about our blood sugar.
Yes. Before I eat my foot. Or your foot.
Don't even look at my foot.
That looks tasty.
No, get away. I said them!
You need to shower more.
Fuck you. You bit my foot.
Yeah, that's foot fungus.
Maybe, if you want it to be.
Oh, tasteful.
Seasoning.
Seasoning.
But with that, I'll say thank you so much for listening. Hope we'll talk to you again soon. And,
Yeah.
And check out our Twitch if you're into gaming.
Yes. And YouTube channel if you're into gaming.
Yeah.
You'll notice.
Yes, got a lot of stuff going. But anyways, thank you. Have a good one. Bye now.
Bye now, y'all.
I guess you spit before it goes in? Yes, he does.